Techno update. Subscribe now.
The Google Pixel 2 XL is a stunning fruit to bear from the company's still young focus on melding its software and hardware efforts. It's refined, confidently serving as a showcase of how far Google's design, and the stock Android experience powering it, have come in the past few years. Plus, it's a launching point for a few interesting debuts, like the intelligent Google Lens feature and the slick, new Pixel launcher. In many ways, this is Google's best phone yet. Its impressive look and stellar, plus-sized screen go toe-to-toe with the fierce competition. The real kicker here are its cameras, which manage to outperform most, if not all, phones that have come before it. However, this is also the company's most expensive phone yet. And for that stack of cash, you can easily find a competent option that trumps the Google Pixel 2 XL in terms of hardware features, like expandable storage and wireless charging. Design and active edge. A refined mix of metal and glass. IP67 water resistance. Squeezable sides for launching Google Assistant. Depending on who you ask, last year's Google Pixel phones either looked like a good start for the line, a little too iPhone-esque, or just a peculiar shade of futurism that didn't sit quite right. And while the Google Pixel 2 and the Pixel 2 XL have mostly held onto the divisive two-toned pairing of glass and aluminum, the company has worked to better meet expectations in the middle with a bevy of improvements, including IP67 waterproofing. Aluminum now makes up a larger majority of the back, and the gray texture Google has worked into the material makes carrying the Pixel 2 XL sans case feels less like an accident waiting to happen. The top glass section looks and feels like an accent rather than a functional part of the design, with only the large rear-facing camera, flash and accompanying sensors sitting within it. Pats on the back for whoever at Google had the good idea to put a metal ring around the rear camera, as it will go a really long way in preventing a repeat of the profound horror endured when the original Pixel's rear glass cracked. Speaking of a few other improvements, Google's new phone employs Gorilla Glass 5, and with that, a three-dimensional curve around its edges that makes it easier to hold and, of course, gives it a stunning look. If you're trying to figure out the differences between the Pixel 2 XL and its predecessor, setting them side by side helps to clear things up.